Commissioners Court of Brazos County will meet in regular session on March the 5th, 2024, at 1 a.m. The Commissioners Courtroom, the County Administration Building, 200 South Texas Avenue, Suite 106. First item on the agenda is invocation, pledge of allegiance of the U.S. Texas flag and all these does. Father, I want to thank you for your love. I want to thank you, Father, for the blessings that we have living in the country we do. I want to thank you, Father, for the Constitution that our forefathers put together to give us assured freedoms that we continue to live under. Father, I want to ask that you will be with our first responders and our military, Father, as they protect us here in our country and overseas. I ask you, Father, that you'll give us wisdom this morning as we make decisions for the county. I ask all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Second item on the agenda is call for citizens' input and our concerns, and I didn't get anything, so we will move on and consider and take action on agenda items 3 through 21. Number 3 is a request for approval to apply for state and local cybersecurity grant program and approval of resolution 24-009.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion.
Yes, sir. I'm just curious, was some people who raised some concerns about this, was there ever a meeting where those concerns were addressed? I think it was Dr. Daugherty that wanted to, and that's why we delayed it with, my assumption was, so there would be those conversations, and I was just curious if those took place.
So I have talked to Dr. Daugherty. I mean, it certainly, they still have some concerns, and I got maybe I thought know that Wanda got one, but a letter from Cindy Wiley that expressed some concerns about a study by the, I guess it was the judicial conference maybe at the legislature. And I mean, there's certainly some concerns about some in the federal government maybe spying on people, but I turned it to Eric and let him take a look at that, those concerns, and he said it really didn't apply to this grant, and that you know, there was really no reason for us to move forward with this application process.
No reason for us not to move forward.
Yeah, no reason. Yes, correct. Not to move forward.
I meant what you knew.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then the other question that came up, and I also had a concern about this is the wording in the resolution was not changed to where there was some concern brought up from a precinct 4 constituent about her commissioner not being able to vote on this after the way the resolution was written. Was any consideration given to that?
So this is the same wording that we've used time after time for grants. And what you have to do is you have to pass a resolution that carries you through not only this application process, but all the way through the grant process. But what happens is that, and this has happened every time we've had a grant, we apply for it, and then if they decide we're awarded, that contract then comes back before court. I think that's what the comment seemed to be, was that I would make those decisions. But even after it comes back before court, somebody has to be on the line to be able to check those.
Short and sweet is before a decision is made. The question, I guess, was with the wording in the resolution, and that wording is not really relevant because before we accept or reject the grant or whatever,
It'll come back to
it will
court.
come back to the court.
Yes,
for
that will
purpose.
come back to court. But
Okay.
you have to have all that wording in there because the resolution sets you up to get through, all the way through the thing. So all of that has to happen. And it's the same
Yeah.
wording we've been using for, I don't know,
Yeah.
forever.
Well, I just wanted that to be explained. So, those concerns were really not something that's going to be relevant. We will all make a decision if this grant's accepted.
That's right. It'll come back to
And-
court.
That's great.
As they always do.
Well, yeah, thanks for clarifying that.
Okay. So we've got a motion and a second to approve the application. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 4 is approval of addendum number 1 for amendment number 3 in contract full-service computerized indexing optical imaging system and services for vitals and real property records with GovOs for the county clerk's office.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 5 is first supplement to the interlocal and funding agreement with maintenance roads between Brazos County and Brazos County Municipal Utility District Number 1.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 6 is approval of change order number 4 to CIP 22-515 courthouse security enhancement for display cases, partial roof replacement, and parts and labor for HVAC unit, increasing the total contract from $1,056,591.33.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 7 is award of bid number 24-083 hot mix asphalts, recommended awards to the following.
Move approval A, B, and C.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 8 is permission to advertise for bid 24-103 hydro mulch seeding of Brazos County right-of-way.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 9 is approval of following committee RFP CIP 24-613 Blue Ridge retaining wall.
Move approval A through F.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 10 is permission to advertise for CIP 24-613 Blue Ridge retaining wall.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 11 is approval of the following committee RFP CIP 24-614 Brazos County Bridge Scour repair.
Move approval A through F.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 12 is permission to advertise for CIP 24-614 Brazos County Road and Bridge scour repair.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 13 is request from Brazos County Municipal Utility District Number 1 and Southern Point LLC for acceptance of the following Southern Point roadways into Brazos County road system.
Move approval.
A through G.
Second.
You second? Okay. Motion made, seconded to approve A through G pursuant to the interlocal and funding agreement for maintenance of roads between Brazos County and Brazos County Municipal Utility District Number 1 dated December 27, 2016. Brazos County does not assume any responsibility for maintenance or of the accepted roads, sites located in Precinct 1. And we've got a motion and a second. Discussion.
Yeah, a little confusing. We're accepting the roads, but because of our development agreement with the MUD, we don't maintain them.
That's right.
So
I think-
I just clarify for everybody, that it's a little confusing, but
It is. It had to happen because for the MUD to be able to bond, they had to have a government accept the roads. And so that was what the agreement was, that their taxing district out there will pay for the maintenance, and that's what we agreed to.
yeah. Well, like I said, I'm okay with that, but I just want an explanation because it's a little confusing the way it's wording if you just read the agenda items. Thanks.
Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 14 is request for approval for the final plat of Coulter Business Park, Phase 2, 17.120 acres, Moses F. A. Foster Survey, A16, City of Bryan, ETJ, Brazos County, Texas, sites located in Precinct 2.
Move for approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 15 is tax refund application for the following.
Move approval A through G.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Some
None
pretty
motion
big, some
carried.
pretty large overpayments there.
Yeah. 16 is Commissioners Court minutes for the following dates.
Move approval A through E.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank Cheryl and Aubrey for the fine job they do.
Yes.
We've had discussion, and they're able to capture it precisely, and I just wanted to give them a shout out to say how much I appreciate it.
Second.
And Katya now, too.
And Katja, too. Takes a team. And glad we have the A team.
Yeah. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 17 is budget amendments, FY 23-24, budget amendments 21.01 through 21.05.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 18 is personnel change status.
Move approval A and B.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 19 is payment of claims. Claim to be paid by Brazos County, claim number 8201201 through claim number 8201331, and claim number 9200479 through claim number 9200536.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. We will skip down to number 22, and it's acknowledgement of the FY 2023-24 budget to actuals by fund as of February 28, 2024, and an acknowledgement of the FY 2023-24 contingency budget to actuals by fund as of February 28, 2024. Number 23 is an acknowledgement of the MUD escrow agreement with Brazos County Municipal Utility District Number 1. 24 is Juvenile Director's Report on Detention Population. Linda.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. We have 35 juveniles in detention, 28 males, 7 females, and we have 35 on electronic monitor.
Okay, thank you, Linda. 25 is Sheriff's Report on Inmate Population. Chief.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners. This morning we have 769 inmates. There are 650 males, 119 females, and there are 47 on electronic monitor.
Okay.
Yeah, that number still stays high.
Yeah, it's hovering up there. So,
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Next item is the announcement of interest items and possible future agenda topics.
Yeah, I'd like to have a workshop on PIDs, if we could, at some point.
I completely agree and support that.
Public Infrastructure District.
I didn't hear you.
PIDs,
The PIDs,
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 PIDs.
Public Infrastructure Development.
I just wanted to remind everyone to go out and vote today if you haven't voted early. And just lift in prayer the families of Luke Rufino and Mervyn Peters.
And,
And Ben White.
And White.
and Glenn Brewer as well.
Yes.
And, yeah, hope, if you didn't make it out to the Wixon Valley Gumbo Cook-Off, you missed an event. It's a great day. I think there were some great times. The sheriff's office made some great gumbo. So thanks y'all. I would like to have a update on where we are when it's the appropriate time. I've mentioned this before, where we are on our referendum, our bond referendum projects, whenever John Polster's ready to put that together for us and just give us an update on where we are, and because it's been a while. And then the other one I'd like to have is a review on, because at the end of this year, we have to have all of the ARPA money committed. And I just wanted to have a review over where we stand with our consultants there on where we are on that relative to making sure we're on track and in compliance.
So as far as our consultant with the bond issues, I talked to him yesterday. He's going to prepare a presentation, but it'll probably be May before he's able to do that. So, but there is one being planned.
Good.
Nina.
Good morning. I just wanted to remind the elected officials and department heads that capital improvement plans are due to the budget office March 15th, along with their 5-year planning and the PPCS and the planning budgeting system. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact myself or Spencer Mays. Thanks.
All right. If there's no other announcement, we will move back up to number 20, convene an executive session pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.074 to discuss the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, and or dismissal of county employee. Of course, we need the court. Cheryl, Jennifer, if she's here, Judge Booker, Ed.
Judge Booker's here with his clerk, so I don't think the clerk is here with Judge Booker.
Okay. And I think that's all we needed in there. Time is 10:18. Y'all ready? All right, we're coming out of executive session. It's 10:44. There's no action to be taken. Next item is to adjourn.
Yeah. We have